Well, every weekend around the valley, the parking lots are packed and the hiking trails alongside them are crammed with people trying to make their way up the mountain.
That's right. Well, if you'd like to hit the trails but are looking for some new scenery, then sit back and relax as I talk with the editor-in-chief of Arizona Highways magazine, who shares some of the ways that he hikes. Take a look. Well, the weather is perfect. It is the best time right now to get out and do a little bit of hiking around Arizona, even just right here in the Phoenix area. This is Robert Steve. I'm sure he looks familiar with Arizona Highways. You were the editor of Arizona Highways magazine, but you were actually the writer of the hiking guide.
Yeah, multi-talented. Who knew?
Who knew? Well, we knew, actually.
Oh, well, thank you.
So you just got through writing this fabulous book. Tell me about it.
Yeah, it's a brand new book. It's an Arizona Highways book. Came out about a month ago, and it's about hiking around Arizona. And one of the things that is so great about Arizona is that it's a year-round hiking state. I mean, if you live in Minnesota, you can't do much hiking in the winter.
Right.
Here, you know, depending on where you go, the desert's in the winter and the mountains in the summer. So Arizona's unique, and our book is set up that way. It's a year-round hiking book. And it features which hikes to do in winter, spring, summer, and fall.
Well, here we're looking at like the first one. Week 1, right? So this would be in January. This would be a great place to go, and this is out in a Badger Springs Trail.
Yeah, and that's just north of the valley up on the Agua Fria River. Kind of a high desert area, but spectacular. And I think that's the other thing, is that not only is it a year-round hiking state, there's so much geographic and geologic diversity around Arizona. So, you know, any hike is going to be very different from the last one.
Right. Well, looking at this, and this is sort of how you have it set up. This one, if you just flip the page, it says that this hike is moderate when it comes to difficulty.
Right.
So I obviously would not be doing this hike unless I just wanted to go there and have a picnic and look at these beautiful pictures. Actually, it was pretty funny. You said, Andy, you can't just go at the trailhead and see these pictures. You actually have to hike into it.
Some of them require some effort, that's for sure. But you brought up the difficulty of each hike, and there are easy hikes and strenuous hikes. The majority fall into what we call the moderate range. And within that range, you know, there's sort of the easy moderate and the harder moderate, but it's really a book set up for kind of the average person in a sense. It's not, you don't have to be a hardcore backpacker to use this book, and even if you're somebody who spends most of your time on the couch, there's still some easy trails in here that'll get you out into the woods.
Well, you know, we're looking into summer, and a lot of families and moms and grandparents are thinking, what am I going to do with the kids this summer? So I actually was flipping through here, found some great spots that'll take us sort of up into northern Arizona. Do you recommend the hiking for the families with the kids?
Yeah, absolutely, for sure.
The easy ones?
Even some of the moderate ones, and the way a lot of these hikes work, it's say 5 miles in and 5 miles back. Well, with kids, maybe just hike for a half an hour, and because they're kind of an in and out hike, so you don't have
Or with Andy.
Or with Andy, right? You don't have to necessarily do the whole length of the trail. And we have very good maps to get you to the trail, very explicit directions on where to go and what to do. And so yeah, it's a great way to get kids out in the woods. And the other thing, you know, you talk about family, the value of this is most of these hikes are in the national forests, which are free.
Oh, that's great.
So if you're looking for something inexpensive, obviously you have to get there, but once you're there, it's free, and it's a great way for kids to
Think of all the songs you could sing as a family heading on up. Well, I'm standing here with the expert. You're a hiker. Do you think you could maybe take me the first 5 minutes and see if I can make it?
Sure, yeah. Yeah, there's a nice ridge we can go to right up there.
All right, should we head over there?
Let's go.
All right, let's go. How long have all these steps been here?
Long time. This trail's been here probably for, oh man, probably 30 years, I would say, or more.
Please take a little break. I was excited. I made it about 20 steps.
We need a wide shot, because why do I feel like that was not at the top of the mountain?
It wasn't.
It was like maybe an 8th of the way up the mountain.
Well, the book is called Arizona Highways Hiking Guide, 52 of Arizona's best day hikes for winter, spring, summer, and fall. And you can pick one up through the Arizona Highways magazine website, and we're going to have the link on SonoraandLiving.com.
We are getting so hazed in our ear from producer Denise, who is appalled at the fact that we have lived here for the better part of our lives.
Never been hiking.
Never been hiking.
Well, I did, right there.
Well, that doesn't count.